Dawn breaks over New York City, and the Hudson River brings us a real-life story, that of a wonderful city where immigration has shaped its identity, creating a cultural diversity that defines everyday life in New York.
Woke up this morning thinking, staring at all the windows and the amount of buildings that you see, all the people that come to the city. Not now, but from the beginning. The immigration story of Manhattan.
Exactly, Martin, and this is the perfect way to start our journey. I'm taking you to Ellis Island, where that's where the immigrants would come in. Remember that New York City is based out of immigrants, the US, so we have to know the history. At least 40% of Americans can trace back a relative that came through Ellis Island.
With the Statue of Liberty as a witness to this history, today we will discover the gateway to immigration in this very special city. Welcome to station. This is Last Train to North America.
Welcome. This is Last Train to Russia.
From here, we continue with Last Train to Qatar.
This is a stadium that will host the next World Cup final. This is Last Train to North America.
We arrive at Ellis Island, located in New York Harbor. It was the country's largest immigrant entry point between 1892 and 1954.
This is the dramatic staging point where over 12 million immigrants came into New York City, and the majority of them went into America after that. After they were inspected and processed here, then they went into America. About 40% of Americans can trace at least one member of their family or one grandparent back to Ellis Island through their lineage, which is pretty incredible. Ellis Island is meant to distinguish between those immigrants who are desirable and those who are undesirable, which is pretty strong language. But 98% of the immigrants who came in made it into the country. So it was a pretty dramatic staging area here. There's a lot of emotional energy when you go inside the space. You can really feel it. These are 700,000 12 million immigrants that came in to Ellis Island. People coming from everywhere, like Eastern Europe, from Ireland, from Italy, and pretty much all over the world. You came in through New York City, you came through this building, and these names here are all memorialized by the relatives that wanted to put them here on the grounds of the island itself.
Ellis Island is a museum today. And the plan for this island was to build a country based on immigrants. Right now, in the present, there's another perspective. There is a big debate on immigration in this country. That's why it's so important to be here learning about the history of the United States.
Martin, for me, it was important to bring my partner of this trip right here to Ellis Island, because this is where it all started. New York City is a blend of cultures, and for me, I wouldn't be here if my family didn't migrate through right here.
It tells you the story of so many immigrants. You see, New York is melting pot. You find people from so many places. Well, it all started here, right?
It's definitely not easy having to learn a new language, a new culture, knowing absolutely nothing, and starting from scratch. That takes an insane amount of courage to even start over, just for the future generations to follow.
Manhattan is undoubtedly the best connected city in the United States by train. Days with sporting events, there are trains with special schedules to get people to the stadiums. From Penn Station, taking the New Jersey Transit, you can reach what will be one of the essential venues of the next World Cup.
Welcome to the most important stadium in the next World Cup, a stadium with experience in finals, Copa America, Gold Cup, the Super Bowl, big concert, but there's one thing that is missing: hosting a World Cup final, something that is going to happen in 2026. Chris, nice to meet you.
Hola. Martin, pleasure.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to MetLife Stadium.
Due to FIFA regulations that prohibit the use of commercial names during the next World Cup, this venue will bear the official name of New York, New Jersey Stadium.
How do you feel about having the World Cup final in your house? Why do you think they have chosen the MetLife?
I think the fact that we are New York, New Jersey, it's an epicenter for people. It's a life dream.
For someone that's never visited MetLife, how would you describe this stadium for the first time?
It's massive. It's 2.1 million square feet, almost 25,000 parking spaces on the property. So it is a massive footprint. Yet once you get inside, the hospitality, the way we try to make people feel welcome and taken care of, I think really shrinks the experience down to something that people are very impressed with.
Home Your Jets, symbol of a shared metropolitan identity. Although the team has physically played in New Jersey since 1984, it remains deeply connected with New York City, one of the most loyal and long-suffering fan bases in the entire NFL stadium, with a capacity of 500 spectators.
We're in the VRR control room, which is on the service level of the stadium. This serves as the nerve center for everything you could possibly see when you're a fan from a fan experience standpoint in the bowl.
How many people work here? It looks like a huge TV control room.
It is. It's a huge TV control room. More than 24 people working here on game day. There's I would call it a controlled chaos. These folks in here are adept at pivoting and reacting to moments in the game. In addition, they might be pushing out prompts for the crowd to try and help influence the outcome on the field.
In the next World Cup, this stadium will host 8 matches, 5 group stage matches, 1 round of 32 match, 1 round of 16 match, and the grand finale, the final match, on July 19th.
So tell me, how do you feel standing here in a stadium that will become legendary after the final of the next World Cup?
Martin, this feels electric. The stadium holds 80,000 people, and this is where the final is going to be played for the World Cup.
I can sense that this stadium is ready.
This is where history is going to be made, Martin.
Slice alone, Rocky, all those images come back to me.
It's so funny you mentioned that because I love that movie, but leave it to me. And actually, we've been traveling around to see stadiums, right?
Yep.
And Philadelphia is the first U.S. city to build a sports stadium.
Really?
And they're the home of the Philly cheesesteak, which we have to try once we get there.
Known as the city of brotherly love, we arrive at the historical epicenter of the United States. Welcome to Philadelphia. And just as our guide anticipated, this is the home of the most famous sandwich in this country.
Hello, boys.
To get to know Philadelphia, we must first try its food.
This meat is beautiful. Oh my God. The invention of the cheesesteak came when one of the employees got tired of eating sandwiches with and without onions. So one day he went down to one of the markets and he bought some cheese and he put the provolone on his sandwich and he took a bite and one of the customers said, "Wow, it looks really great. If you made it for you have to make it for them." And that was the invention of the Philly cheesesteak in 1932. Travel extensively and I see cheesesteaks in Italy, I see cheesesteaks in France and England, and we're doing the thing out in LA. It's great to see that the sandwich that my family created has had so much impact and is so near and dear to so many different people.
Is it difficult to make a Philly cheesesteak sandwich?
If they could teach me how to make it, we can teach you how to make it.
Let's do it then.
All right, let's go. Come on in.
Thank you. What type of meat do you use?
So this is imported ribeye from Australia.
Wow. So we'll see if I'm good to prepare during the World Cup the famous Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Gotta
What
put a
is
little
this?
flair.
This soybean oil.
I tell you something, it smells so good. What is the secret?
Grill's very old, so it's very seasoned. There's been over 10,000 pounds per meat a week goes on this grill. No exaggeration.
So there's no type of seasoning that goes on this? No powder, garlic powder, salt,
No,
pepper?
nothing. We're letting the meat speak for itself.
Cebolla, onion.
Okay, I'm gonna get in over there.
Wow, this is fast, eh? What type of cheese do you
This
use?
is Kraft Cheese Whiz. This is our famous cheese. So now grab the cheese like this.
I like the color.
I like that. It's liquid gold. Beautiful. Cheers.
Great combination.
The vinegar cuts through the fat.
Very good.
Delicious.
Am I hard?
I don't think so. You're much better looking than I am. So no.
Can I come back for the World Cup and have another cheesesteak sandwich?
I'll be waiting in the window for you.
That sounds like a deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Kelsey, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet
Thank you very much.
I'll see you next year.
Yes, I will
have
be
a
here.
t-shirt and an apron for you.
Everything.
All right. See ya. Adios.
This city is fundamental to understanding the history of this country, the cradle of American democracy. The Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were signed here. And in sports, they are not oblivious to their history. The connection with the community is so deep that their professional teams operate in a very particular space.
This is an incredible place, an area that unites all the important sport activities here in Philadelphia. Here is the Phillies Stadium. Right in front of me, the Sixers and the Flyers, they have their own arena. And right here, the World Cup Stadium, where the Eagles play here in Philadelphia.
Each game, more than 75 trash sorters collect and separate waste, leading the production of nearly a ton of aluminium per season. Inaugurated in 2003, the home of NFL's Philadelphia Eagles had almost 70,000 seats. A stadium with advanced technology and truly remarkable views.
Very unique and special, this place. How will you call it?
The nest.
The Nest.
Yes.
Nice.
Get it? Eagles, nest.
It makes sense. It has a shape of a nest, and who has access to the nest?
Corporate partner. They put their clients in here. It's a really incredible VIP space to entertain your clients.
I can imagine the FIFA World Cup here, watching the game, enjoying the atmosphere, because you get to see the whole stadium. Hook me up, okay? 2 seats.
If I can, I will.
The Philadelphia Stadium will host 6 World Cup matches, 5 group stage matches, and 1 round internationally. The city is recognized for a very special reason, a story of overcoming adversity that has marked our relationship with film and sports. The movie Rocky, a boxer from Philadelphia who, despite being a fictional character, represents the effort of the local working class, taking elements from real fighters like Rocky Marciano or Chuck Webner, who inspired Sylvester Stallone to develop an epic screenplay. Today, we walk through the real locations where those films were shot, and we remember the spirit of Philadelphia, where a persevering fighter triumphs through effort. Visiting his gym and meeting real people in search of a dream makes us reminisce.
How big is Philly in terms of the development of boxers in the city?
We had a lot of great champions up there, and guys that fought for titles.
Why is that?
Of course, they come in here and worked, and didn't play around. In the old days, these were true champions.
So I see a picture here. You're with Stallone here,
Mm.
Frank. What was this situation here?
It was getting ready to shoot scene. We had a lot of people sitting on the side over there and over here and all.
What does it mean for you that Stallone was right here in your gym?
I thought it was good for the kids.
It was a special day, was it?
It was special for the neighborhood. And they used the gym because the gym had a good name. It wasn't one of these flop-by nights. It was a real gym. It made the atmosphere of the film.
Considered the soul of American boxing, Philadelphia has a tradition that dates back to the bare-knuckle fights of the 19th century. Dozens of world champions in various categories grew up in these neighborhoods, and today that hope remains intact.
Hey, G.
How you doing? Hands sweaty.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, good.
How you doing?
Very good. Training a little bit.
A lot of bit. Actually, this morning, busy this morning for Sunday morning. But it's cool though. It's the name of the game. Fight with your feet, Swab. Fight with your feet. Let your jab get you out of trouble. Get around, get around, get around, get around. Get away from the ropes. Too big, too big. Good.
Cool is to work here every single day.
I think I take it for granted sometimes because I'm so used to it. But moments like these remind me of how special it really is to be able to come here every day and train in one of the most historic gyms, I think, in the country, if not the world. It's like a boxing museum. The first time I ever walked up the steps, even coming up the steps, you notice there's a lot of pictures, a lot of history. It brings back a lot of memories and mostly a lot of fights I only heard about when I was young, so it's very special. Vito, fight with your feet, Vito. Keep your head moving. Small steps though, stay relaxed.
Creed attracted the new generations to boxing.
It did, but the hardest thing nowadays is getting the kids in the gym because they have so many options. The phone, computer, tablet, distractions. So it's very hard getting them in the gym, but it definitely brings a lot of attention that normally we probably wouldn't get. And to be honest, it brings a lot of young professionals into the gym. The young adult generation has really taken to the sport in our city.
Walking through this city invites us to remember various moments and characters from the film. To continue our exchange, we visited Victor's Cafe, Rocky Balboa's Italian restaurant, known in the film as Adrian's.
Do people that come to this restaurant know that this was part of a Rocky film?
I think once you come in, you realize it. Because I was like you, I remember in the movie it was called Adrian's. As soon as we came in, I recognized it from the movie. So
And there's a painting of Rocky Balboa in
right,
back.
I would say there's Rocky and Apollo back there. Yep.
What was the impact of the film for young boxers?
It made every young Italian boy want to be a boxer. Once they saw Rocky, it's like the American dream. A guy, you wouldn't say he came from nothing, but he came from basically being a nobody as a fighter to getting a shot, and he made the most of his opportunity. So it meant a lot. It's inspirational.
Couldn't leave Philadelphia without visiting its iconic steps, one of the most emblematic cinematic sites in the world. The city's Museum of Art is located here, and it has become a meeting point for the community and tourists alike.
What do these steps signify for Philadelphians?
Tired thighs. No, but honestly, it's like everybody wants to run the stairs. It's a tough run because the idea is you're supposed to touch every step. Every tourist, I wouldn't say dreams about doing, they look forward to doing once they come to the city. The movie is actually about relationships. A lot of the relationships he built are the reason he kept pushing forward. When you get knocked down to get back up, you need some type of motivation, whether it's family, legacy. That's definitely what defines Philadelphia as a whole.
I love to get to know this city from the perspective of its character, because that's what Rocky shows, how the people in Philadelphia are.
You're right. By that movie, we were able to see how resilient Philadelphians were. By just seeing a movie and him putting Philadelphia on the map. Yes, the city is a city of many firsts and very important to American history. The first hospital, first post office, murals, statues. It has a lot of great things, but now internationally, you have people traveling, wanting to know more about the city because of that movie.
With this feeling and this view, we say goodbye to Philly. This was Last Train, the